What's going on, everyone? Yes, I am back. It's been a minute. The last video, I can't remember the last video I've done. It just literally just got back on YouTube. Just been doing a load of other stuff. So yeah, got other things on the pipeline. So obviously some people have been pre my stuff, saying about personal training and all that kind of stuff there. Pretty sure you will see other things that I've been doing, but hey, we move on, and I will get back and respond. I know I've been a year late, but you know what? I do things on my own time, yeah. But none of that. Just obviously I will respond to all of that kind of stuff there, but that will be the last video I will respond to that. But let's just talk about, I know I'm late to the party, but let's just talk about the fight that's supposed to happen last weekend. That was Conor Benn and Eubank Jr. Now Conor Benn testing positive for, oh gee, I can't remember what it got, that fertility drug anyway. So my thoughts on it, there's no point me really saying about waiting for the B sample, because you know the B sample is going to be exactly the same as the A. So what I just want to hear his statement in regards to, so obviously once I've done the hearing and all that, this is what I want to hear from Ben, and then from there, that is when I will give my full thoughts on it. I'm going to be honest with you, even though the fight didn't go ahead, it's not a fight that I was actually excited for. It's a fight, you know what it was, isn't it? It's sons of two legends. The Nigel Benn, Chris Eubank Senior era. You just try to reignite something. You could see that Eddie Hearn was investing and putting, not just Eddie Hearn, Matchroom, the Zone were putting a lot of money, They wanted Conor Benn to be the next star to take over Joshua when Joshua bails out of the game. So as far as like I said, I'll wait for the verdict. I want to hear Conor Benn's statement. There's a lot of red flags to me. One of them, especially with this whole Dr. Usman Sajif, and I've heard he deleted his Instagram, deleted his domain. Basically, he's just gone missing. So yeah, we're gonna see we'll see what unrolls in that. But yeah, my main thing really is Eddie Hearn. Now, I'm a guy, when it comes to the whole drugs cheat, if you're banned and you've done it by accident or whatever, yeah, you deserve a lengthy ban. But Eddie Hearn, man, you got to be consistent. Like, you can't talk about Jerome Miller. Now, obviously, Jerome Miller's case is completely different to Benn's. Now, what Jerome Miller was caught with every single drug you can name, but you can't be so outraged with that. And then your energy, especially when it came to Billy Joe and the whole nasal spray situation, you had a different outcome on that. Talking about VADA, you know what, VADA, that's why they're the best in the business, which they are, because they're the only guys that are actually catching a lot of people out. Caught Canelo. One guy who I've literally just heard about, I want to say his name is the boxing, but yeah, he said something in regards to decent guy. He's doing his thing, respect to him. Sorry if I can't remember your name, but he said about Dylan White failing the VADA testing. It wasn't the VADA testing, it was the UCAD, which surprisingly, like, UCAD caught someone, and obviously I'm not putting things out there because I want to get sued and that, but I just find it funny how he got caught with something when he was now going to be mandated for the WBC at the time when he was supposed to fight Wilder, but you know, like, and then yeah, so I just find it a bit of a coincidence. VADA didn't see nothing in Dylan White's, but you know what, it is what it is. But as far as Eddie Hearn, yeah, you got to be consistent with what you're doing, man. You have to be consistent. There's either you're for VADA or you're not. Clearly everyone can see you're under a lot of stress right now with the zone. Yeah, it's not hard to, we all know you're under a lot of stress. Last year, the zone, you left Sky to join the zone. And another thing as well I need to put out there actually before I get onto this. People that are laughing and are happy for Eddie Hearn going through what he's going through, mate, get a life. Real talk, just get a life. I'm not a fanboy of Frank Warren, Eddie Hearn, Cal, I was gonna say Khaled, you know, Sal Cal, Callie Saulan, Al Heyman, Todd the Butt. Like, I'm not a fan of none of these guys. Yeah, I'm not even a fan of any boxers. You know, I was a hardcore boxing fan that wants to see the big fights, and that's what it is. But some of you guys out there that are just happy to see Eddie Hearn on a downfall, mate, just get a life. It just shows you ain't doing much in your own life, because to feel good and to feel happy that someone's going through what they're going through, you know what? Anyway, you know what? If that's the energy you want to put out there, you pull it out there, innit? Just hope you do something better with your life than putting that kind of negative energy out there. But you know what? Do your thing. But one thing I would say, yeah, like I said, going back to what I'm saying about with Eddie Hearn now, you got to be consistent. It's either you're footers, you're banning, you're against drug cheats or you're for drug cheats. Even if it's like I said, whether there's a small trace or whatever, you fail the drugs test, and that's what it is. The fact that you're saying about there were these small traces and rare tear, listen, yes or no, did he fail the drugs test? Yes or no? Okay, he failed the drugs test, cool, call the fight off. Yeah, trying to get onto this whole political about, oh yeah, so now you're trying to shift this onto like Eubank. If Eubank had the rights to call the fight off, mate, you failed the drugs test. Why didn't you have that energy when Billy Joe failed for a nasal spray against Andrade? Yeah, I know you're gonna try and say, oh yeah, well, you know, VADA's not recognised with the British Boxing Model Control. Like, you find your little loopholes, but we see it for what it is. You're under a lot of stress. You leaving Sky to go to the zone is not going according to plan. AJ, your main guy, lost. Obviously he's on a whole rebuilding process, and I hope all is well. I'm happy, by the way, that, which I'll talk about in the next video, but I'm happy that the Fury and AJ fight didn't go through, because we knew what it was on Fury's side. As far as, yeah, you had Canelo. Yeah, you talk about before about his career is always going to be tarnished and all this kind of stuff there. Now you're acting like a Canelo fanboy. It's mad. But yeah, you're not consistent. And like I said, you're a promoter. You do what you do. But you're one or the other. If you say something, like I said, the way you talked about Conor before, about, yeah, you know, his career will forever be tarnished. Now all of a sudden you're pally, you know, got you in D&G pajamas and rare tear. But you know what? Promoters, innit? You do. You know, what's it? Goldfish memory. Yeah, well, it's like I said, it's not rocket science to see that the zone are struggling right now. Like I said, I want them to succeed, but they ain't got, like I said, like the fights that they had. What's it, last week? Was it last week? No, 2 weeks ago. You had Galahad and Maxi Hughes. Obviously, you had Harper ranking in the. I can't remember what was fought in that card, but like I said, the standards. You know, you're. It's just like I said, it's not going to plan. Obviously, we know with the whole, the Zone was supposed to buy BT, then BT was supposed to be, the Zone was supposed to buy BT, then football and all that kind of stuff. There, it's not going to call into plan. Now you're under a lot of stress. The guys above you know that you're forking out all this money, like the promotions and the backing that you got for the Eubank Jr. and the Conor Benn fight. You know, you put a lot of time and effort into that fight. You needed this fight to go ahead. So yeah, you're under, like I said, you're under a lot of stress. But when a guy fails a drugs test, like I said, whether it's intentional or not intentional, for me, call the fight. I understand on the financial perspective, and the one thing I would say, it's easy for me to say this because it's not my money that's going into the pocket. I'm not putting my money into my pocket based on the promotions, and you know, like you're forking out a lot. But there comes a reputation, and if you had dealt with this in a different manner, okay, of course you got your haters, which they're gonna say what they're gonna say, and they're gonna be happy. But you have your reputation intact. Well, you know what, Eddie Hunt, like obviously his guy Ben, obviously you pulled him out the fight and all this kind of stuff there. Yeah, it's just, end of the day, it's just pure disgusting behaviour. Like even from Sauerland, for Sauerland to proceed with the fight, Eubank Jr. actually talking about it before it's going on to listening to Stanima for Sale with my brother Spencer Furon, Tunde Ajayi. Yeah, the best boxing pod out there. Like I'm never gonna lie, right now second to none. Like they're right now, they're the ones that are doing it. But yeah, just listening to Eubank Senior, like it's heartbreaking to hear, because you could tell when a man's in agony, and me and myself having a child, and the bit, like I said, you see Tunde get emotional, but the bit when you say about he's trying to murder my boy, like, yeah, that's hard. Like I said, I just hope Junior, Senior, yeah, obviously away from the public eye and all that, could mend the problems. But yeah, it's just pure disgusting behaviour from even the Zone as well. I have to put you lot in there as well. Like, you lot were fully aware this. The British Boxing Board of Control, they're saying about they were pulling this fight anyway, but I don't know, man. I don't know, because I just find it such a coincidence how you can call this fight off the same day that the story gets leaked, and you know about this for time, mate. Yeah, it's all like, yeah, it's all suspect to me, man. It's all suspect, but yeah, it's just Junior. Oh, another thing as well, what I think I want to say is, anyone even that hates Junior, you have to respect him for making the weight for stars, stuck to his end of the deal. My only thing is, with this, we knew what it was. Like, you boiling yourself down to a certain weight. Yeah, man, it's just, I just hope, me personally, I just hope with Junior can stop all these shenanigans and start actually talking about going for world title fights. Because what I don't want is, say, actually tell that, Billy Joe, I think maybe like 6 years ago, when Billy Joe was talking about Junior will never become world champion. Now, Junior's heart, you can't question it, especially with the George Groves fight. Is when I said, you know what, you have to respect this guy, because I ripped him when he came to the whole Golovkin, which I didn't think he wanted the Golovkin fight. I still believe that to this day. But when it came to him going against George Groves, I said, listen, whether Junior wins, lose, or draws, you got to respect him. The small man going against these super middleweights, you have to respect it, man. You have to respect it. So, yeah, you just, like I said, you want to see him. Like I said, I want to see him do. I want to see him win a world title. I don't want him going in there like taking these pointless fights like Conor Benn. Like, well, the only thing I will say though, one thing I will say, was Junior. The way his character has come out over the years. And when he used to do this whole stiff, robotic, it's like, bro, this guy's killing me, man. But you know what? Now what I see of him, I'm like, yeah, he's talking. like that one he said to Conor Benn. What did he say? Something like, well, you think you could just walk through? You think you could just walk through me? Yeah. Yeah, like a nice summer's day. So like, yeah, like little things like that. Yeah, he's bringing his character out, which I do like. But bro, I want to see you in there against. Not Golovkin. To be honest with you, right now, Junior will take Golovkin, but like Jamal Charlo. I don't know what's happening with Andrade. I'm pretty sure he's supposed to have vacated the belt or not. Don't know, but there's fights out there, man. So start going for world titles. If you're gonna go for one domestic, okay, cool. Go against Liam Smith, and then one of you two, the winner goes for a world title. Cool, no problem with that. But like I said, this Conor Benn thing, man, it was, like I said, it was a joke thing. It was just something for the casuals. Yeah, like, don't get it twisted. I'm not gonna go out here and say I wasn't gonna watch the fight. Of course I was gonna watch the fight, but like, I will prefer. Well, obviously he's for the drugs test now, but I would prefer Conor in there against Avanesian. That's the fight that I'm pretty sure a lot of people wanted to see. Junior. So yeah, Junior. There was, like I said, there's options for Junior, man. So yeah, let's just hope. Now his stock has definitely rose over this. Let's just hope he, picks it up and just goes in there. Like Liam Smith, no problem. I need to know what's going on with Andrade, but I was told he vacated his belt. If he's not vacated the belt, try get that fight with Charlo. Like any of those fights. Golovkin, you could go for the fight, but we know what it is, man. Oh, you know what? If Golovkin retires, yeah, go for a vacated belt, and yeah, I'm cool with that. But yeah, we're just gonna have to see what goes on. But yeah, he's the only one that come out on top of this. The villain turns to be the hero at the end. But as far as Conor Benn, the jury's out for me. Obviously, we have to call what it is. He failed the drug test. Yeah, but if you want to classify it as a cheat, it's a cheat right now. But let man have his say. Let me hear the explanation. But I don't know what's gonna happen with this. This Dr. Uz, whatever his name is, Usman. There's a stain on him. Eddie Hearn's reputation is tarnished. Oh yeah, that's another thing actually with the zone. All this whole switching off comments, not allowing people to have their say. Like, come on, man, what's going on with that? Like, so yeah, we're just gonna have to see how it goes and that. So I'm not looking at mad tired. Just had a hectic day. I'll be doing most of these videos in a day, like, but I just had to get this one out. I've got one after this as well that I'm gonna do. I know it's gonna take a little bit, maybe like half hour. But yeah, that's it. I'm back. New location. New location, and that moved. Yeah, had quite a lot going on for the past 18 months. So now I will be back giving you videos, weekly videos, predictions, everything all in one take. I'm gonna do it like that and put it out there. So yeah, Elijah Fenn, the Mac is back. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and until the next one, which you'll be getting in a couple of minutes, stay blessed.